For the last 100 years, business has been like driving, while looking only in the rearview mirror. We'd look at last quarter's sales to plan for the next. We'd ask customers about past experiences to try and improve the future. We were always reacting. But what if you had a GPS for the future? A system that didn't just show you where you've been, but could accurately predict traffic jams, suggest faster routes, and even tell you where your destination will be tomorrow. That's not science fiction. That's what's happening right now. It's the AI-driven marketplace. This isn't just another tech trend. It's a fundamental shift in how the world works. And companies that keep looking in the rearview mirror are about to be left in the dust. But this shift from reaction to prediction is powered by something almost every business has, but few know how to use. To understand what's really going on, we first need to define what this new AI-powered world actually looks like. When you hear artificial intelligence, you might picture a sci-fi robot or a super smart computer. But the AI-driven marketplace is much more subtle and already woven into our daily lives. It's the uncanny ability of Netflix to know you want to watch a weird documentary about competitive cheese rolling before you even do. It's Amazon suggesting you buy a new coffee filter exactly 2 days before your old one runs out. This is called hyper-personalization. In the old marketplace, businesses would target broad groups, like males aged 25 to 40 who live in cities. It was like using a giant net to catch one specific type of fish. In the AI-driven marketplace, the target audience is just you. An audience of one. AI sifts through mountains of data. Your past purchases, what you click on, how long you watch a video, even the time of day you're most active, to build a profile so unique, it's like a digital fingerprint. Then it serves you ads, products, and experiences tailored specifically to that fingerprint. But it goes deeper than just selling you things. The other side of the coin is intelligent automation. This isn't just about simple robots on an assembly line. This is about AI taking over complex cognitive tasks. Think of AI that can read and summarize thousands of legal documents in minutes, a task that would take a team of lawyers weeks. Or an AI that can analyze customer service emails, detect a rising tone of anger through sentiment analysis, and automatically flag the issue for a human manager before the customer gets truly furious. This combination of hyper-personalization and intelligent automation creates a marketplace that is faster, smarter, and ruthlessly efficient. Companies using these tools gain a massive competitive advantage. But all of this, the recommendations, the predictions, the automation is fueled by one single vital resource. And mastering it is the first and most important step to adapting. AI is the engine, but data is the fuel. Without high-quality fuel, the most powerful engine in the world is just a useless hunk of metal. For decades, most companies have been treating their data like it's stored in a series of locked, disconnected vaults. The marketing department has its customer data, the sales team has its lead data, the operations team has its supply chain data. These are called data silos. In this old model, the marketing team has no idea that a customer they're trying to sell to has already had 3 negative experiences with customer support. The sales team doesn't know that the product they're pushing is having supply chain delays flagged by the operations team. The big picture is completely lost. Adapting to the AI-driven marketplace means knocking down the walls between those towers. The first strategic move for any modern business is to centralize its data, to create a single source of truth where all information flows into one place. Once the data is flowing freely, the AI can see the whole picture. It can see that a customer who just bought product A also tends to buy product B 3 weeks later, but only if they received a shipping confirmation within 12 hours. That's an insight a human would likely never spot. This is why data literacy is becoming a critical skill for everyone, not just data scientists. You have to learn how to ask the right questions of your data and understand the answers it gives you. Because in this new marketplace, the companies that win will be the ones that know their customers, their operations, and their market better than anyone else. And that knowledge comes directly from their data. So, once a business has its data in order, how do they actually put the AI engine to work? It's happening in some pretty surprising ways. Implementing AI doesn't mean you have to build a thinking machine from scratch in your basement. For most, it's about using the powerful tools that are now widely available. Let's look at 3 key areas where the AI revolution is already in full swing. First, marketing and sales. We've talked about personalization, but it gets even crazier. AI can now perform predictive lead scoring. It analyzes the behavior of all your potential customers, who opened emails, who visited the pricing page, who downloaded a white paper, and assigns a score, predicting how likely each person is to actually buy something. This allows sales teams to stop wasting time on dead ends and focus only on the hottest leads. Then there's dynamic pricing. Have you ever noticed how the price of an airline ticket or an Uber ride changes depending on the time of day? That's AI in action, adjusting prices in real time based on demand, competition, and even your own past behavior. Second, customer service. The chatbot is the classic example. But modern AI chatbots are light years ahead of the frustrating, repetitive bots of the past. They can access a customer's entire history, understand complex questions, and solve most issues instantly, 24/7. This frees up human agents to deal with the truly difficult, emotional, and complex problems where a human touch is essential. Some systems even act as a real-time co-pilot for human agents, listening to the call and whispering useful information and suggested responses in their ear. Third, operations. This is where AI gets almost invisible, but incredibly powerful. In manufacturing, AI-powered computer vision can watch a production line and spot microscopic defects in products that a human eye would miss, ensuring higher quality. In logistics, AI optimizes shipping routes to account for traffic, weather, and fuel costs, saving millions. And my favorite, predictive maintenance. Sensors on a factory machine or even a jet engine can feed data to an AI. The AI learns the machine's normal heartbeat and can predict a failure weeks or even months before it happens, allowing for repairs before a costly breakdown ever occurs. This is all incredibly powerful for businesses, but it also raises the big, looming question for everyone else. If AI can do all of this, what's left for us to do? The fear that AI will take all our jobs is understandable. And yes, jobs that are highly repetitive and based on predictable rules are at risk. But the AI revolution isn't about making humans obsolete. It's about making human skills more valuable than ever. While AI is brilliant at processing data and spotting patterns, it's terrible at things we take for granted. These are your new superpowers. First, critical thinking and complex problem solving. An AI can tell you that sales in a certain region have dropped 20%, but it can't tell you why. It can't understand the local cultural context, the new competitor that just opened up, or the subtle shift in consumer sentiment. It takes a human to connect those dots, ask the right questions, and devise a creative strategy to solve the real problem. Second, creativity and innovation. AI can generate 1,000 images of a cat in the style of Van Gogh, but it can't have the original, groundbreaking idea to paint like Van Gogh in the first place. True, out-of-the-box creativity, the spark of a new idea, a new business model, a new piece of art, is still a deeply human domain. AI is a fantastic tool for brainstorming and variation, but the genesis of innovation comes from us. Third, and maybe most importantly, emotional intelligence and empathy. AI can analyze sentiment, but it can't truly feel empathy. It can't comfort a distressed colleague, inspire a team that's feeling defeated, or build a relationship of trust with a client based on genuine understanding. In a world increasingly filled with automated interactions, the ability to connect on a human level becomes a rare and highly prized skill. To thrive, you need to lean into these human-centric skills. But you can't ignore the technology either. You have to learn its language. The good news is, you don't need to become a machine learning engineer to work with AI. But you do need to develop a certain level of AI literacy. Just like you don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car, but you do need to know what the gas pedal does and what the oil light means. This starts with a new, crucial skill: prompt engineering. This is simply the art and science of asking AI the right questions to get the best results. Think of a tool like ChatGPT. If you give it a lazy prompt like, "Write a marketing email," you'll get a generic, lazy result. But if you write a detailed prompt like, "Act as an expert marketing copywriter," "Write a 150-word email for my brand which sells eco-friendly handmade soaps," the target audience is environmentally conscious millennials. Use a warm, friendly, and slightly humorous tone. Highlight our new lavender scent and offer a 10% discount for first-time buyers. Include a clear call to action to shop the collection. That's prompt engineering. It's about being specific, providing context, and defining the role you want the AI to play. This skill is becoming the new interface between humans and computation. It's how we steer the AI to do meaningful work. By experimenting with these tools and understanding their basic concepts, like why biased data leads to biased AI, you move from being a passive observer to an active user. You become the pilot, not just a passenger. This leads us to the ultimate vision for our future, which isn't a battle of man versus machine, but something far more powerful. The most productive and innovative future is one of human-AI collaboration. A symbiosis where each side does what it does best, achieving results that neither could accomplish alone. Imagine a doctor. An AI scans an MRI and flags a tiny anomaly that even a trained radiologist might miss, calculating the statistical probability of it being malignant. The AI provides the data, but the doctor provides the wisdom. They take that data, consider the patient's full medical history, their lifestyle, their fears, and use their experience and empathy to create a treatment plan. The AI saw the pixels, the doctor saw the patient. Together, they save a life. Imagine a software developer. An AI assistant writes all the tedious boilerplate code and debugs simple errors, handling 80% of the grunt work. This frees up the developer's mental energy to focus on the truly hard part: designing the elegant, scalable, and secure architecture for the entire application. The AI built the bricks, the human designed the cathedral. This is the future of work. AI as a co-pilot, an assistant, a tireless researcher. It handles the scale, the speed, and the data crunching, while we provide the strategy, the creativity, the ethical oversight, and the human touch. The ground is shifting, there's no doubt about it. The AI-driven marketplace can feel intimidating, like a tidal wave on the horizon. But a wave can either crash over you, or you can learn to surf it. Adapting isn't about fear, it's about curiosity. It's about businesses breaking down their data silos to finally see the full picture. It's about individuals cultivating their uniquely human skills, their creativity, their empathy, their critical thought. And it's about all of us learning to speak to these new tools, to steer them as collaborators in building a more efficient, more personalized, and hopefully, a more human-centric world. The AI revolution isn't something that's happening to us. It's a set of tools waiting to be picked up. The future isn't written yet. We are the ones who get to write it. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, let us know in the comments. And for more deep dives into the technologies shaping our world, be sure to subscribe.